Beetles. Scientists ask Australians for help finding missing festive bugs. Hi everyone, welcome to AR News. While some start the festival season to the tunes of Mariah Carey of An Australian, Where is Another Way of Knowing Christmas is on the way. The arrival of clumsy Christmas beetle, a brightly colored insect that sneaks into bed sheets, crashes into windows, and swarms around street lights in summer months. We have in Australia this really unique biological event where Christmas is associated with the arrival of this beautiful, glittery, friendly beetles. Associated Professor at the University of Sydney, Dr. Tanya Latty tells. The beetles, which don't bite or sting and are harmless, used to be a very common sight. In 1932, they were so prolific Queenslanders should be paid £1 to catch 200. But now scientists dream of seeing as many in one place. Most species of the beetles are unique to Australia, like Platypus and Koala, but for many in the country they have disappeared. Scientists suspect this is due to habitat destruction. The insects feed off eucalyptus trees and their larvae eat native grass roots. But the researchers hope to get clear answer through the Christmas Beetle Count project, led by Dr. Latty. There are lots of people who seem to remember that these beetles used to be in massive numbers, 10-20 years ago. But that doesn't seem to be happening anymore, Dr. Latty says. The project asks Australians to upload pictures of any Christmas battles they see this festive season to an app to work out how many there are and what many be contributing to their apparent decline. Without number, we can't even begin to address the conversation issue here, Dr. Latty says. Known as citizen science, the input from members of public providers more informed than would otherwise be available, Dr. Latty says. Often, we don't have the resources to do the kinds of large-scale surveys, so this is allow us to get a lot of people out there collecting data from hopefully everywhere in the country, she says. The insects, which belong to the scrap family genus Copyrghts, play an important role in the ecosystem, with the larvae helping to aerate soil and beetles acting as an important food source to other animals, such as lizards and birds. Dr. Latty warns Christmas beetles may be canary in the coal mine to other species decline. It really worries me that there are many other species that may be undergoing similar declines, but they are not as big as people haven't noticed, she says. With their country having the worst rate of mammal extinctions in the world, Australians have been asked to pay close attention to native species in recent years. After the Australia 2020 bushfire, scientists called on the public to head on fire-affected areas were safe to do so and uploaded pictures to the same apps used for the Christmas Beetle project. The Australian Museum also launched an app known as Frog ID that asks members of the public to submit recordings of frog calls nationwide as population decline. So far, more than 5 lakh frogs call off been submitted. And those sitting on the fence about whether to get involved, Dr. Latty has a simple message. This is a sort of everyone's opportunity to contribute to protecting biodiversity. We don't really often have opportunities to be involved in these sort of large-scale conversations projects. If it's going to take you a minute to upload that picture, but potentially you have huge conversation benefit, why would you don't do it? Thank you.